He's opening the gates. Woo! It's literally like a tropical jungle over here. What's up, guys? So I am currently on my way to Montreal and then Cozumel, Mexico, because why not? I'm just going for the weekend to take a break from this crazy couple weeks. It's been intense, but it's been amazing, and I love everyone. If you're watching this, you guys are amazing. Thank you for your support. And I'm off to Chicago for the next 2 weeks. So I'm gonna be in cold, freezing, ball-shattering Chicago. Can't wait for that one. But I'll see you when I land. All right, I just landed in Montreal. It is way past my bedtime. You're gonna laugh at me, but it's about 11 o'clock p.m. But I usually go to bed at like 9:30. I'm using this Oura ring. I'm not wearing it right now. But in order to get good sleep, I always go to bed super early. This is not good, but sometimes you have to sacrifice for the greater good. Tomorrow my flight's at 8:45. Wish me luck. I just landed in Cozumel. I am so excited. I've never been to Mexico, but mi español es perfecto en mi parece. Yo trato de solamente hablar en español para todo el viaje. Ok, bienvenido al Cozumel. Es mi aeropuerto. I'm just kidding. I'm gonna speak in English. Most of you probably don't speak Spanish. That's the plane I took to get here, and I'm currently heading over to the resort. Many of you guys will ask, why the hell are you going to Cozumel? Well, first of all, there's no reason at all. But what am I doing here? I'm gonna be going scuba diving for the first time because I'm all about having new experiences. As a business owner, this is important because new experiences create new thoughts. New thoughts create new innovation. Hola. Tick, tick, tick. Yosef, you excited? We're here. He's opening the gates. Oh, the monkeys? I can't wait. ¿Cómo se dice monkeys en español?
Monos.
Monos. Monos.
Changos.
Los changos. Okay. Welcome. Hey, hey, hey! Woo!
Hi guys.
Let's go.
Welcome.
And no more. I shit you not, the first thing they did here was offer us mojitos right when we got here. Now that is a welcome. Alright, so we just checked in, but we're waiting for our key, so we're gonna go and we're gonna grab some food. I'm with a couple of friends here who are not used to seeing me vlog, so they are laughing at me every second I do this. But that's how life works. What is that called? Ton. A ton? Yo, check that out. You got really pointy noses. Very cool. Hi. You're just like free and roaming and being wildlife. Sometimes taking a break amongst your daily routine and your daily life is very important in order to free your mind of all the stress, just so you can come up with new ideas. When you're constantly in the grind and the routine, going to bed at the same time, waking up and having the same daily routine every single day, that could be really pressing on your mental health. So eventually you need to start taking a break. You don't have to go to Mexico, but just start to implement this in your life. Take breaks once a week. Have time for yourself. Just schedule time for yourself. That's kind of what I'm trying to go with right now. Just chilling. All right, so here's the deal. In my last video, or 2 videos ago, I talked about the cons of a real estate marketing agency. But I really want to be honest with you. it's not impossible to be successful in it. And I outsourced because I have a full-time job, okay? And if you really want to do a SMMA, I would recommend you go into e-com or something where the margins are so good and they're in your favor. Because with real estate, it's just they're paying you a couple $1,000s for a tremendous amount of work. And you should really consider that, because you could be spending the same amount of hours making 10 times the return. All the people on YouTube I see making any decent living are doing either e-com or some other really like high ticket offer. And also know when you're charging this much money to people, you're going to have to customize it. No one's going to want a package. Sorry for my people taking courses thinking packages are going to work. Oh, that's enough business talk for you for right now. I'm going to go jump into the pool. And by pool, I mean the ocean behind me.
Gracias, DJ. Buenas noches. Hola, hola.
So my friends and I are about to rent some scooters, and they tried to incentivize us to go through this 90-minute sales presentation so that we can get $20 off our scooters. They're $40, so that's actually a pretty good deal, seemingly. They said it's only gonna be 90 minutes. Then we go through this presentation and the guy is whining and dining us and just trying to, gain rapport by asking us and relating to us and doing all the constant sales tricks. He says, I'm not a salesman, I'm a diver, because scuba diving is really big here in Cozumel. Long story short, it took 2.5 hours and the product was horrible, and they tried to sell us on something that none of us even remotely wanted. Here's the problem. First of all, you have to start with your product. Is your product something that is a want or nice to have, or is it a need to have? Like Uber at this point is a need to have in my opinion, but going on a vacation timeshare program, that is 100% want to have. You have to ask yourself that first. Master your product, and then this is the very biggest key when you're doing sales. You have to create pain. You have to create a problem, and you have to be that solution to the problem. This guy did not know how to create a need, a problem. He was just talking about the product in general and saying how nice it is. Would you like that? Would you like that? No, I don't care about your product. You have to make it a problem. Talk about how you spend so much money on vacations and you're wasting all these dollars when you could be splitting that amongst many people using a timeshare program. I'm not trying to sell timeshare programs here, but the point is they need to work on their shit. And that's the problem with big chains. They just hire anyone. And they're really, really hounds. They don't take no for an answer. That's where they get it right. They're hustlers, but their product sucked. The point is, focus on your product, make it a need to have, and then really figure out what is the why and the problem behind why people should buy your product. I don't know, guys, after being here for like a couple days, by a couple days, I mean 26 hours-ish, I think I'm ready to move here. This is pretty much the life. I mean, this is what people want, right? This is, after you make all the money in the world, you just want to be on the beach and travel. This is kind of the goals. But with reality hits. I know this is temporary, but I love it so much. So yeah, definitely check out Cozumel if you ever have the chance. I don't always drink beer, but when I do, it's with Dos Equis. So in this pharmacy, you can get whatever you want with no prescription. Anything at all. Welcome to Mexico.
I called on Monday.
I'm suffering.
You're suffering?
Yeah.
Why are you suffering?
Life is a bitch here.
Oh man.
It's too tough.
It's too tough.
It's too tough.
Fish massage. They use fish and it nibbles on your feet, and that is the massage. Please like, Sorry. Comment if you would do this. This is an Ironman. If you want to learn how to overcome your fears, then consider joining this race. An Ironman consists of a 2.4-mile swim, followed by a 112-mile bike ride, and then an entire 26-mile marathon. In order to get through that, you have to have really, really strong mental state. And it's really just a big mind game, but our bodies can do incredible things if you just put your mind to it. I recommend you read the book Living with a Seal by Jesse Itzler. It will really get you going on that, but really look into this race. It's incredible. All these people behind me, they're working their sorry asses off. And I hope to one day do this race myself. In fact, I will. It's my first time, I'm so excited.
You're such a teenager, it's so funny.
I'm not. I'm a little older than that, but thank you.
Yeah, but you know what I mean.
Are you a YouTuber?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Welcome.
He's funding me. Thank you. Thank you for giving me a salary.
This is my first dive, but I'm willing to go wherever you want to take me. When trying new things in life, it's really important that you stay calm during it, because it's really easy to get nervous, claustrophobic, depending on the activity. For this one, there's so many different risks, but you have to think about being successful and not stay negative. You just need to keep your mind in a positive state.
Any other way?
This is perfect. As if it's finally showing his true colors.
You know, if my choice was this or nothing, I would not wear that. I would not.
I don't see how
Just saying.
Same.
I will.
I'm a happier person now.
Hey, I'm man enough for that.
Oh damn! There he is. The clown in action.
No, come on.
We love him though. We love him.
Come on, come on. It's a selfie.
Suit as well.
It's a selfie.
It's a selfie.
It's such a selfie. All right, take.
I've had worse.
Enjoy, guys. See you on the flip side. And because I haven't done this before, I have to learn everything by myself and sadly watch everyone go diving. But you know what? This is all a part of the process. You have to start from somewhere. I'm excited. Okay, I'm gonna get you guys as soon as I'm geared up and ready to dive. Okay guys, this is how you do it.
This is a fish outside the water.
This is literally like a fish outside of water. I am completely suited up right now, and I am completely without ability to use my nose, so I sound like Squidward. But this is how you do it. You can just Okay, so I just finished my first successful dive, and I have to say it really wasn't nearly as bad as I thought it would be. It was a little terrifying at some points because you're so deep and you can't swim up. If you lose oxygen, then you're kind of fucked. But you know, you have to stay relaxed, and everything was fine. It was great. I saw some fish, I saw some sponge and some corals, and it was exactly what I expected, but it was a new experience at the same time. But this was just a specific experience. But the point is, like, when you're trying something new, it could be scary at first, but I promise if you stay open-minded and you just try new things, then you really can experience what the world has to offer. And I think this was definitely a first of many for me. And it's not the last time I'm gonna dive, but I can't wait to try some other experiences that I otherwise would have been afraid to do in the past. But I hope this is a little inspiring for you, and see you guys next time.
He doesn't know how to jump.